If you're a beginner and you've never made fish rolls before, this video is for you. I'll take you through the step-by-step process and you will get it in your first try. Add in your flour, your baking powder, your nutmeg, powdered milk are optional, salt, and your sugar. These are the major ingredients you need. If you want to take yours a step further, go on now to add in your butter and 1 egg. The quantity of butter you should add should not be much because remember you're frying out this recipe. Add in 1 egg mixed with a little bit of water. Mix your dough together until your dough forms a very thick and hard consistency. This is very important to make it easy for you to roll your dough out later on in this video. So once you've mixed your dough like so, you've gotten this consistency set aside. I usually advise that you add your water and bits to get that consistency without adding too much water. Mix a blend of these vegetables, garlic, ginger, and Scotch bonnet pepper. You can skip out any of these if you do not like them, but I love the combination of garlic and ginger in my fish roll filling. It just makes it taste exceptional. You can skip out the garlic, skip out the ginger, and even skip out the pepper if you know you do not like pepper for heat. Add in your curry and your thyme. These are mainly the spices I use. Then, of course, a little bit of seasoning cubes and salt. I'm going to be placing a video at the end screen when I showed how I properly debone my fish and different ways you can make your fish roll or fish pie filling. So you need to watch that video. Now, this is water and egg. You can seal your fish rolls with either using water and egg, and I'm going to be showing how you can use them. So I'm going to set my bowl of egg and water aside, or my plate of egg and water aside. I'm just going to go on now to take my dough that I've been resting for a while. I really advise that you allow your dough to rest because it just allows all the ingredients to fully settle in the dough and brings the very unique flavor at the end of the day. Divide into many portions. If you're using this for business, you can weigh 50 to 60 grams is fine. But since these fish roll recipes for beginners, just divide it into many portions, weigh with your eyes. You know what I mean? Get a rolling pin or this mini rolling pin and roll your fish rolls like so. If the dough is sticking, dip this your hand rolling pin in flour and roll till flat. Yes, once you dip in flour and roll, it just your dough just slide out or spreads out easily. Your dough should be as thin as possible because you're going to be rolling it a few times. So you don't want it to be too thick because if it is too thick, it may not cook properly on the inside. So we're going to roll it to be as thin and as flat as possible. Now I'm brushing with your egg wash, just your egg that I did break, mix it together. I'm going to brush the egg with it, then add a generous amount of fish at the beginning of my dough. Then I'm going to roll as if I'm rolling a pie. I'm going to go on now to close the edges as much as I can so that I won't have my fish spilling into the oil. Roll and push back. You can see how I'm rolling and push back. It will just help your rolls to be tightly fitted and give you that proper fish roll look. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to just sprinkle a little bit of flour on my surface and just roll my fish roll again to make it look even or just to evenly spread the fish in my fish rolls. So now this is how you seal with your egg. If you're sealing with water, just like you did with your egg, go on now to brush the end of your dough with water. Then cover likewise like the way you did with the one you sealed with your eggs and go on to roll again, pushing back. A third method on how you can seal your dough is without using egg or water. It is so beginners friendly. I call it the pinching method. It's so funny, but yeah, it works. It works. So this is the third method. I'm just going to roll my dough to the end. Since I didn't seal with water or egg, I'm just going to pinch. Now your fingers, we have to do the trick here. Pinch it as if your life depends on it. If you notice that the fish from your dough is sticky, is popping out, go on to seal. And once you pinch well enough, if you know your fingers are not gonna hurt, how you're gonna get this at the end of the day. Heat up your oil and immediately you are getting ready to fry. You're frying on consistently medium heat. After adding all your fish rolls into the oil, they should float to the top of the oil. You're frying on medium heat. If your oil is not hot enough, your fish rolls are going to absorb excess oil. If it is too hot, it's not going to cook properly on the inside. So make sure your oil is relatively hot at the beginning of fry and it should be bubbling slightly like so. If it is browning too quickly, please reduce the heat. You want your fish rolls to cook evenly and gradually until you get this golden brown look. After which, take it out of the heat, set in a sieve lined with salvet or just a sieve. And when you're done frying, this is the yumminess you're going to get at the end of the day. It is so yummy. It is so tasty because of the powdered milk. It has a very crunchy outer crust with a very soft interior. It is something that you make as a beginner, everyone will love it, especially if you're a fish lover. This recipe is something you can make within 30 minutes and everyone will love it because we added generous amounts of filling. We fried at the right temperature. You can see how yummy it's looking. And if you haven't subscribed to Debbie's Kitchen, to subscribe, to like and share. Tell me where you are watching from and check out this video at the end screen where I'm going to be showing you how to properly debone and parboil your fish and 3 ways you can make your fish roll filling that you will never go wrong. Everyone will love your filling. Thank you so much for stopping by Debbie's Kitchen and see you in my next one. God bless you.